Boy, what a mess. Anything could happen in here.
In our daily life, we come into contact with many other life forms. Every one of them makes an important contribution to nature, even though we might not notice. In this film, we'd like to acquaint you with another common but misunderstood species we all recognize. Ferus virus suspendimum, the coathanger. Coathangers are a relatively harmless species, closely related to the clothesline, genus Ferus virus pegonimum. Their habitat is suburban, although infrequently they have been spotted in the wild. They live to approximately 50 years before succumbing to old age and rust. However, some subspecies, notably Plasticus suspendimum, live much longer. Coathangers are so common that we tend to take their existence for granted. But recently, with the help of a government grant, much research has been done into the subject. Let us look then into the fascinating, dramatic, and sometimes violent world of the coathanger. The life of the coathanger begins in a warm, airy place, usually furnace ducting, although a handy desk drawer can be used in a pinch. The female coathanger lays between 50 and 100 eggs, or clips, near the vents and covers them with lint for the 6-month incubation period. The mother then abandons her young, trusting only in the scanty camouflage that lint provides. The lint not only provides cover, but food. The newborn clips eat many times their own weight in furnace lint each day, providing nourishment while keeping their environment tidy. Even though coathanger clips have only one natural enemy, he is a cruel and deadly predator.
Brent! What? Cut it out!
The defenseless clips are helpless against his superior strength and cunning. Relentlessly, he searches for coathanger young and plunders their nest.
Brent! What? Grow up!
Only a few clips survive.
You grow up!
If it wasn't for nature's overabundance in the sheer numbers of clips laid, coathangers would soon become extinct. The coathanger's life is certainly one fraught with peril. But the intrepid clips journey on to the place of their parents' hatching. Now, as with the salmon, we aren't exactly sure how this instinctive drive functions, but the clips will travel through many yards of ducting to return to their spawning grounds. It has long been known that coathanger clips always migrate to dresser drawers, where they seem to disappear. For years, this puzzled scientists until Dr. Jean Forensique's thorough research.
It was very interesting. First, we think they are disintegrated as soon as they go inside. So carefully, we examine the dust in the drawer after the migration for the iron fillings. But we weren't able to find even a trace. Then we think maybe the clips are just meeting at the dresser before they go to some other places, like teenagers on a Friday night. So we set a trap that allows the clips to enter, but not to exit. We place it around the dresser and we leave for the night. In the morning, we see the trap is sprung, so we know the clips have to be in there. But when we open it up, there they were, gone.
Dr. Forensique and his team of researchers placed a specially designed, high-speed infrared camera in the drawer of the laboratory dresser, hoping to unravel the mystery which has been plaguing scientists for decades. The results were these amazing first-ever photographs of coathanger clips actually hatching.
Bon, as you can see from the As you can see from the television, here we have the clips arriving on the left. And then almost right away, there they go. And soon they are becoming hatched. Here is the leftovers, and there is the new larva about to grow and make a dinner on something. In the morning, voila, We have the new larvas, but no clips.
The hatching takes place in just a few moments, and the new larva blends in with its neighbors, the other larvae, or socks. For many years, we thought that socks were a totally separate species, but now we know that, of course, they are really just a phase in the coathanger life cycle. In fact, you can readily see the remnants of the discarded clip in the back of any sock drawer.
Brent!
The larval stage of the
Yeah?
coathanger is by
Get
far
in
the most
here.
interesting period of its existence, full of drama and adventure.
Yeah.
The typical sock begins his day with a snack. He requires very little nourishment, but he does like some variety in his diet.
More like your
Sometimes
sister?
he will even take a bite out of one of his brothers.
Are you serious?
After a tasty
Well,
meal,
at least
the
try to
sock
be a
begins
little
looking
more
for a mate.
helpful.
When he finds his new love, he begins an unusual courtship ritual,
Here you go,
assuming
dear.
the coloring and
Yes,
even the
sweetie.
size of his fiancée. However, he is never completely
It's
successful, and
technical,
male
dear.
socks can be identified by their slightly smaller size.
Cut!
Today, the young sock is taken out of the drawer. While this would mean certain death for the newborn clip, it means a day of adventure for the young larva. He and his mate are carefully placed on the feet of a human. The young lovers are excited. They know that they are about to spend a day on the town. And while out in the fresh air, they will begin to play a game that has been played for thousands of years. The first stage of courtship has begun. This part of the courtship takes approximately 12 hours, although in rare cases it can last up to a week. During this period, the socks chase each other around in a sort of amorous game of tag, occasionally stopping to whisper sweet nothings in each other's heels. Water is intoxicating to socks, rather in the way that alcohol is for humans. When damp, they sing in drunken glee, thoroughly enjoying themselves.
Mom, does the narrator want sport?
It is in the washing machine, when water is combined with the hallucinogenic effects of laundry soap, that socks become most active and actually mate. The male sock has prepared for this moment all of his short life, some 6 months, finding a mate, adopting her coloring, and nipping at her in the drawer. It is ironic that at the moment their love is consummated, he is completely intoxicated. Perhaps she is frustrated by his lack of sensitivity. Perhaps she is merely hungry. But as soon as the mating is complete, the female sock, like the black widow spider, ruthlessly kills and eats her mate.
Another one gone. Where do these things get to?
When the wash is over, the female will return to live for another 2 or 3 months in the sock drawer. Tired and pregnant, she will not make any more journeys into the wide world. She will lie in the drawer alone for 2 months before traveling to a dark corner of the basement, usually behind the dryer, to pupate. Once settled, she will laboriously spin a cocoon and, hidden from all eyes, begin the miraculous transformation into her adult form. Here we see the coathanger chrysalis about to open. Watch carefully, and you will see the fully grown coathanger emerge. Maybe not. They're fantastically shy and fragile. Occasionally, humans will stumble across a chrysalis and mistakenly hang it in their closet, not realizing that this nearly always means the end of the metamorphosis. If left alone, however, the fully grown coathanger will discard her cocoon, the remnants of which can often be found in the lint screen, and journeys into the furnace ducting to lay her eggs. After laying her 50 to 100 eggs, or clips, she'll travel to the closet to live out the rest of her life. As at the beginning of the life cycle, man again becomes the predator, destroying nature's work for his own convenience.
The best argument for capital punishments.
It is at this time that we wish to note several of the more readily identifiable subspecies of coathanger. For instance, the wooden coathanger, the adult of the Argyle sock, is fast becoming an endangered species due to a virus spreading in the larval stage, as well as a declining fashion trend. The lacy lingerie hanger is the adult stage of the pom-pom sock, and the wool sock metamorphoses into the fragile and rare cardboard-covered hanger. The common wire hanger is the adult form of the sport or tube sock, and bobby socks grow into plastic hangers. Hangers live many years in the closet, their numbers added to by young adult socks, until the time when humans take them out to the garage and put them into storage. Usually, the coat hangers mutate into their final or geriatric stage, changing form once again into the bicycle, which is subsequently stolen. We can learn a lot from the coat hanger. It is a species that has adapted to live in harmony with man. Few creatures exhibit their level of symbiosis and adaptive evolution. It is precisely because of the coat hanger's adaptability and flexibility that it is not on the endangered species list today. We must learn to adapt to live in closer harmony with creatures like the coat hanger, and it is then that we will have truly made friends with nature. And we would have cleaner furnace ducts.